Hi and welcome to Johnny's workshop. Today we will be looking to this Ford Falcon XY. I will be preparing this car for digital racing according to my local club rules. More about the club in the description below. As it is, this gear belt could be a problem as it could lift the rear when driving over a Scalextric border. The motor cradle is particularly low with the current tyres. I will be installing a revision aid chip and the rear lights will be connected to it instead of being connected to the motor. Looking through my stocker tyres, I was able to get some result with these tyres from Uncle Mike's Speed Shop. Let's strip the underpan and remove the magnet. The guide is too loose and will need an overhaul. You can fix the guide by applying this method I've shown in one of my early videos. Using a fine plastic sheet, you can drill or punch a hole, file, cut a profile to fit the guide and also cut the excess. I'm cutting these wires for now and we'll get back to it later. I filed the underpan belt using duct tape and tied it up with a sharp knife. All these supports gotta go, they will only get in the way. Currently the new tyres were too wide for the wheel arches, so I went ahead and sliced a side on each tyre. It's essential to glue the bushings, the motor onto the chassis, the tyres to the hubs, and adjust the rear axle plate before treeing the rear tyres on this sort of rigid setup. Take your time treeing the tyres, don't let the motor overheat, and don't do it with a chip on or you could damage it. After some time treeing, and this could take a while, this is how the tyres are looking. Next, I'm going to put the ballasts, and I will likely change in the future. I've drilled these holes on the chassis to run the wires. Also took the opportunity to redo this ferrite man and insulate the motor with tape. If you got this far and enjoy this sort of content, don't forget to subscribe and like if you haven't already. Thanks for your support. Let's solder this socket to the chip. It's a 4-pin JST ZH, which has a 1.5mm pitch. I'm only going to be using 2 wires, as this car only got rear lights. And what this will do on the digital track is let the rear lights on when the car is placed on the track and brighter when pushing the brake button. This is what it's looking like after tidying up the wires. In the end, I didn't use the front tires you see now, and instead used the originals. Next, I'll be working on the body roll. You gotta trim all the way around the underpan, plus inside the body to create a small gap in between the two. After fit testing, trimming a few times, that's what the body roll was looking like. I had to trim the braids so it won't exceed the flag. Let's test if it's all working. After finishing, the car weighs 74 grams. In terms of size, this is how it compares to a Falcon XY, also made by Scalextric. So that's it for now. Thank you all for watching and see you next time.